Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to what is today us over in the Shadow Realm, where we are going to be completing the Whispering Helmets quest. And this, long story short, is a treasure hunt style quest chain. We haven't done one of these for what feels like a couple years now, so it's nice to go along and do one. You'll get yourself some treasure hunter XP, so make sure you stick on a rep boost if you're not maxed on that. Anyway, your first quest is the First Crumb, and you just need to defeat these undead guards over at Bone Castle. The drop should be dropping every single time when you're defeating the monsters throughout this video. Next up is join Lycan for Return of the Lifeblood quest, and this one you just need to defeat Sanguine right at the bottom of the map. You can probably walk backwards from another map, but to be honest I just walk straight through the whole thing. If there's any weird paths, I'll of course show you those as we go. Next up, join Umbral, and again we are going to be defeating the boss at this map. Then once you've beaten Reawakening, you will get yourself the sturdy armor piece dropping, and that will be yet another quest we can turn in. Our next quest looks to be the Bony Hodgepodge, so if you would like to get yourself the sleek armor piece, join a battle under A and defeat the Bone Terror. Again, that is literally all you need to do, and like I say, the drop is dropping every single time, or at least it did for me when I did it, so hopefully nothing changes. Next up, we are getting the Marred armor piece, and this is from Join Shadow Rise. This is for the Red Risk quest, and it is really annoying. You have to fight your way through every single map. As you can tell, I like to make my life as difficult as humanly possible, and didn't think to stick on a multi-hitting class whilst I walk through that. Anyway, once you make your way through, Infernal Warrior is what will be dropping you the next item. There is an arrow on the right, which is for the map Shadow Attack. I tried going there and going backwards, but it just spawned me at the start of Shadow Rise. With that in mind, we can turn in yet another quest and move on to the next one, which is Knuckle Levity. For this rusted armor piece, you're joining a Dage Recruit. You can just walk straight through the map until you get to this particular point, but if you want to skip a few rooms, you can use the map in the top right hand corner and go to your island zone. Anyway, as you can see, it is this boss on the screen that you want to be defeating, and once you've done that, you'll grab yourself that armor piece, so we can turn in this quest. Okay, next up is going to be a Grudge Ghost. If you would like to get this item, it is join Dark Alley. Once you get here, you want to follow this path down the left hand side and keep on going until you get to a particular room, which is actually going to be the next one we load up. And then again, you want to turn left and go into this little cave where you will find yourself the Underfiend. Defeat the Underfiend a total of 5 times and you'll get yourself those 5 dented armor pieces and yet another quest that we can turn in. Okay, next up is going to be this Inverted Expectation. Head through this door on the left hand side and you will find yourself the Avatar of Anubis. Not much health attached to that one at all, so that'll be done in a matter of seconds, and then we can turn in for yet another quest, and this time we are going to be doing a Die Angry. So you want to join Wrath, and you are just defeating the dragon boss heroes over the far right hand side of the map, and that is how we're going to get ourselves the final armor piece. Once you have defeated him and turned that one in, we have got one final quest to go along and complete, and that is going to be Treasure Death. The only complicated bit with this is navigating the map. So join Greed, speak to Galanov, clicking the option Chiral Crag. Once you're there, head inside this cave, follow your gold trail to where the boss room is, and you'll see a nice little doorway at the top of the room that you're able to go through. And like we say, it is literally appearing right there for you. So head into here, click on Edden, and that will spawn you a brand new NPC in this area, which comes complete with a merge shop, a couple farming quests. It's worth mentioning, and I'll quickly equip it into my house in just a moment's time. The house item you just farmed for also has yourself a little farming quest that you're able to go along and do. The design notes also has listed some extra drops that have been added in, sort of like secretive ones. Once I figure what that's all about, I'll of course update you and let you know at some point this week. Anyway folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a like and of course subscribe, and I'll see you again incredibly soon.